what we're interested in here are these incentives that the Virginia Company comes up with to get colonists to come to Virginia. And so there are two incentives. First is the Headright system, and second is membership in the House of Burgesses. And so the way this works is the Headright system is for each passage paid, you get 50 acres of land. So again, let me say that again. For each passage paid, you get 50 acres of land. Now, think about this in terms of how this is an incentive. If you are a second or third born son over in England, you're not going to be a landowner, right? Your brother is going to get all the land. However, if you're a second or third born son and there's enough money in your family that somebody's going to get land, then you probably have enough money to purchase passage to the New World. Now, passage to the New World is the average guy's annual salary. So this isn't cheap. But, again, if you can get the passage to the New World, average guy's annual salary, then you just got yourself 50 acres of land. And the House of Burgesses is the governing body. They're like Congress. Think of, they're the ones that make the laws. There are two conditions for membership of the House of Burgesses. I'm guessing you could probably figure out what those are. You have to be a man, and you have to own land. And so that's how this is another incentive to bring people to Virginia is you are not only going to become a landowner, but you're going to become somebody who gets to make the laws. Now, the other thing to think about with this Headright system is how it can, how that definition I gave you, how that can also be connected to indentured servants. So remember, the Headright system says for each passage paid to the New World, you get 50 acres of land. So if you're a guy, because it's mostly men that are going to be doing this, right? So it's mostly men that would have the means to travel independently. And because, farm labor is seen as like the job of men, it's 4 out of 5 indentured, I just gave it away. 4 out of 5 of the laborers are going to be men. And so we said for each passage paid, you get 50 acres of land. So if you are that second or third born son and you can pay your passage to the New World, if you pay the passage of 5 other guys, you just got 50 acres for each of those passages. So you just got 300 acres of land. You got 50 acres for each of them, and then you got 50 acres for yourself. Plus, you just got 5 guys to work it for you. And remember, in terms of that high death rate, half of those indentured servants aren't going to survive their term. As long as they survive the first year, that landowner will make his investment back. I know I'm talking about people, but they're thinking in terms of money. One more thing. If that indentured servant survives, he, again I can say he because 4 out of 5 are men, is going to get freedom dues. That's another 50 acres. So think about what this means for local Native Americans, right? Each passage paid gets 50 acres of land. Then if those people survive, they get 50 acres land. It's 50 acres here, 50 acres there, 50 acres here. And tobacco requires lots and lots of land. It super exhausts the soil. So we're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of acres. All right, I think I've outlined those incentives for you and made the connection to indentured servants with the Headrights, as well as how that's going to also cause problems with the Native peoples because all of these things are intersecting. If you've got questions, though, you can leave those in the discussion board. Take care.